Welcome to Mobility Site Birmingham.
Hey, good afternoon everybody. This is Chris Likeness, MobilitySite.com, and I have another phone for you today that we're going to take a look at. It's the LG View. I have only used it for like 4 hours yesterday. I plan to put it through its paces a little bit more real soon, but kind of sidetracked with a few other phones I'm taking a look at. I've already unboxed it. I took it around and I put my SIM card. It's an AT&T phone. I put my SIM card in it and used it basically all day yesterday, and as a regular phone I was very impressed. But anyway, what we have in the box here, got some literature, quick start guide, the software, set of earbuds, and it's got a proprietary connector. I'll show you that there. Now here you can kind of see that. Here, it's this connector. See that? There you go. And it came with a charge cable. There is no sync cable to sync to your computer. I don't know if there's any reason to sync to your computer, but it's a simple phone. It's on the Singular network, AT&T network now, and it's a touchscreen device. It's got a 3-inch touchscreen, and it retails for $349 if you don't get a contract, $199 with a contract, and right now online you can get $100, and you might be able to get that in store as well. I'm not 100% sure, but there's $100 off, so you can get this for 99 bucks, which, you know, kind of doesn't look that impressive when you can get the 3G iPhone for $199 with a contract. So these might stop selling pretty quick. But the AT&T website has tons of user reviews, 25 or so, and it's rating a 5 out of 5. So anyway, real simple phone. It's a 3-inch touchscreen, like I said, 2 megapixel camera on the back here. Battery is here. SIM card goes right there. That's a 1,000 milliamp hour battery, and it barely even moved using it. I carried it around all day yesterday, but only used it about 4 hours or so. You've got a port here. I'll open that up there, where you put your sync charge cable, or your charge cable in this case, and your earbuds. And we have an up and down switch for volume, a lock button, and you'll see a visual indication on the screen when you need to press that lock button, and the camera button. On the side, this side, you have nothing. Up here, nothing, and down here, nothing. It's pretty simple, kind of like the iPhone. You've got your talk button, your hang up button, and I'm not sure what they call that, but it's a multifunction type button there. So let's turn this thing on here and see what we can do. Like I said, it's got a really good signal, and made quite a few calls yesterday. So we'll wait for that to boot up. While we're doing that, let me show you alongside some other devices. For instance, the Gen 1 iPhone, which I just flashed to the new version of the iPhone software, which is 2.0. I'm not going to be able to show you anything. I will have to put my SIM card in there and then give you a little tour there. So while we're waiting on that, we'll show you these devices. It's a little thicker than the iPhone, but it's a little shorter and a little bit more narrow, as you can see there. A very comparable device would be, and kind of almost, I'd say, one of its competitors is the Glide, but the Glide has that keyboard and this one doesn't. They're both touchscreen devices. The Glide's much thicker, obviously, because of the keyboard. What else do we have here? We've got the Glowfish M810. If you've gotten hold of that, it's about the same size as the AT&T Tilt, a little thinner than the AT&T Tilt. And let's see what else we can show you. Something you might be familiar with as an AT&T customer is the Trio 750. There's rumored to be another Trio coming out, but not for AT&T, not anytime soon at least. Another AT&T phone, the BlackBerry Pearl. Very similar there, or very similar in size. Obviously a lot different in UI and screen size. That's a 3-inch screen there. So anyway, let me throw my SIM card over here just for the record, there is the tilt. And there you go. We'll throw my SIM card in there, and I'll give you a little walkthrough of the software. We're back with the phone here, and I have my SIM card back in it, and we'll give you a quick little show here. Actually, let's set that down. I don't need to hold that. Oops. As you can see here, it says to press the lock button to unlock it, and you have your edge connection indicator, your bars, indications of male. Oop, that's sound. And you can touch this one with something other than your finger. It's your task menu and your battery bar, which is not a clickable, and that's your inbox. So it's basic screen. You can skin this with whatever wallpaper you want to use. Very basic there. Here, this right here brings you up to a menu where you have your dial pad, which you can get to that another way as well. Your address book, recent calls, which I'm not going to hit because I don't know if it's going to pop up some of my recent calls. Here's your inbox and everything for SMS. IM client, which you can set up one of these clients here. Let's move this a little bit. We got a little, well, you can see it still. And mobile email, if you wanted to set up email with AT&T service, and I believe you can do it with some others as well. Windows Live, Bell South, AOL, blah blah blah. We'll exit out of there. Then your next tab here, this is some of your applications. TV, which does not work here. I don't reckon we have that in my area. We don't have 3G here as well, so this is a 3G capable phone though. Cellular video, MediaNet, AT&T Mall, where you can get ringtones and whatnot. AT&T Music, which this should bring up it's got XM, a demo of the XM radio, which works. I can show you that. Actually, I don't want to show you that. We'll hit OK. Well, might as well. We're on a 2-day trial on this, and like I said, I just used this yesterday, so I'm not going to show you that. That's going to take up too much time, but it's there. This music ID works. You just hit OK and start, and if oh, it's a trial, but I actually put a very obscure song up to it yesterday. Informer by Snow, if you remember that old song. I got 2 days remaining on that. Let's get out of there. Exit, yes. And it actually got it off about a 5-second clip, so go back down here, and that was it. You got your camera, which is a really neat interface for your camera. You've got a lot of options, and like I said, it's a 2 megapixel camera. Go ahead and get out of there. Cancel taking photos, yes. Back. And you got games. They've got some demos here, a whole bunch of them, and some of them are pretty neat. Excuse me, but they are paid games, so you'll have to pay to keep playing, and you really don't get very much time. Applications, if you want to get some applications for the device, and this is all not subsidized, but run through AT&T. We've got an alarm clock here where you can set your alarms up. Audio and ringtones, this is where you set your tones, and it doesn't come with a whole lot of ringtones on the phone, but you can put your own there. I like this one, the old AT&T one. So anyway, we'll get back out of there. Videos, this is where you can look at videos that you've taken, pictures, where you can look at pictures you've taken, and you can also set wallpapers too. Tools, this is where you've got your voice command, which is a aftermarket, or not aftermarket, but it is where you can, call so and so and it'll call. Stopwatch, just all sorts of little things. Unit converter, which is pretty darn neat there. I don't know how many times you've always wanted to figure out what the difference between this and this is. So more, you have some more other files. Your memory card, I don't have any memory card in there right now. So, and then you have your touch settings when you first turn it on. Oh, in this vibration setting you have here, there's an intensity. Whenever you press the screen, the device actually vibrates, just to kind of give you a feedback that you've actually done something. And you can set the intensity this way. So, but it's pretty neat. But when you first turn it on, it'll have you calibrate the screen so that, you know, if you're kind of looking at it at an angle, or if you're going to use it a certain way, it'll get used to the way you use it. So, call, this is different settings for your calling. Sound, this is where you shop for ringtones, set your ringtones, whatever, make your ringer vibrate, then ring and whatnot. Date and time, you can set all that up there, but you don't really need to because you could just sync off of network time. Set up your Bluetooth connection and more. You have some other stuff here. Here's your touch calibration. You just press on the screen, ta-ta, but it might want me to do this. Oh, start. Just kind of like Windows Mobile Pocket PC versions. You kind of calibrate it to know where you're going, and I'm getting pretty close to where I calibrated the first time, so when I'm actually holding it in my hand, it's going to be way off. So, oops. I'm going to hit no because I don't want to have to recalibrate it again later. So, anyway, we'll get out of there, and you know, basically that's it. On this portion, we've got a little bit more here. The mobile TV button here, you just press it and it brings up mobile TV, which is not available in this area. So, but it looks pretty neat. But we'll go ahead and get out of that. It'll come up and give me an error and say that the service is not available. So I don't know if it's something, I don't think we have the ability to have it here. So this is your contact list. I didn't show you where that was, right here, where you can, you know, set quick contacts or, you know, scroll through. And here's your call. You just, and unlike that Instinct that I was using yesterday, this one doesn't make any cool sounds when you do it. But anyway, that is it. It's a basic phone. It is a real good phone. It sounds great, and has a real good, strong receiver. You know, so you basically, yeah, I've got more bars sitting right here than I do on any Windows Mobile phone I ever use. I've got 5 bars in this office, which is pretty darn good. So, but anyway, my name is Chris Leckness. This is a little quick look at the LG View, and it's on the Singular, or I keep saying Singular a lot today, the AT&T network, and you can get it for $299, or excuse me, $199 normally with a contract, and right now you can get it for $100 off, which, you know, comes out to $99 after a mail-in rebate. So anyway, mobilitysite.com, take it easy.